What is your YouTube? We are back with another video, and in this video, we got Bronx drill rapper Dthang going to Florida State Prison for Instagram guns. Damn, for Instagram guns. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine just being like a tough guy, and I'm doing this because like it's not really a tough guy move to be showing your shit. Pause. That sounds wild as fuck to be showing you're done. I don't know why I said showing your shit like that. Pause. But posting it on top of that, not even just showing it to people around you, posting it for random people to see. That's not no tough shit. Most likely they just literally use goofy. Most likely. But then there are some people that be like, oh my god, this guy is cool. This guy has a 9. It's goofy, honestly. But hey, imagine thinking it's cool though. Just imagine that. Thinking it's cool. All you listen, I'm gonna post this video. Hey, keep it on me right here. Look at that. Then just a couple hours, and I seen it happen. Not myself, but it literally happened in New York, and I seen the post. Someone posted a gun in New York, and they seen on the back it had a button on it. In hours, they found him in the same outfit, same everything. They seen him walk. They stopped him. He had the same gun on him. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Life's just nonsense. If I'm lying, I swear on my life. He posted it, and you posting something online. Trust me, the police are gonna see it. Just because it doesn't say, "Hey, the police viewed your story," doesn't mean they didn't see it. Like they see everything that's being posted. It actually happened, bro. Bro posted his gun, had a button, had that switchy on the back, and they just looked for him. They found him, searched him, and now he's serving to But he was a tough guy for those couple hours. For those couple hours, the ladies was probably like, "Oh my god, I'm dripping. He has the pole on. Oh my fuck." No, hey, I hope y'all enjoyed the video though. Let me stop yapping. Hey. Shout out Dthang, man.
Drill rapper Dthang has just been sentenced to Florida State Prison, not New York, Florida State Prison, because for some reason, every time he came to Miami, he got caught with a gun. And I'm going to be breaking down what happened, but not only that, being that I've been to Florida State Prison.
And that's the crazy thing. This isn't the first time. Yeah, I remember that. And this is why it is very important to have a clean clean record. A clean jacket means you could carry a legal pistol with you to different states. You could be in Miami legally with your pole. But he's already a felon. He's already a dumb Dane member that is already in that life with record, so he can't hold it legally. So yes, every time because they know he's gonna be a dummy and bring it, they gonna search him, stop him, and boom, more charges. I forgot about that, yo. Right when he said this, he got caught another time. I was like, oh yeah, it was like 2 or 3 years ago. He got caught in Miami. Dumbass move, yo. Just imagine me wanting to be a cool guy, and not just being legal. Like you could really just protect your life legally if you just do it the proper way. It's actually kind of cooler. I don't know, in my opinion.
I'm going to give you an idea on what it's going to be like for him. Quick pause, because this might not call you too. Just complete those 25 checking it. Or on top.
Hello?
Dthang sentenced to 14 months in Florida State Prison. Now 14 months.
That's not that bad. That's really not that
8,
bad.
9, 12 months is a year for y'all that don't know how to, do math. And then not only that, he's gonna get time served for the time that he's been in jail. So most likely he's gonna get out in less than a year, but still Florida State Prison being the 3rd largest prison system in the country, it's nothing to play with. And Dthang, after this news hit, will post to Instagram.
I don't know anything about jails. I'm just speaking from what I hear, speaking from shit that I've seen online. But it's common sense. Any jail is nothing. It takes, you can be in there for 2 months. It takes one night. That's as serious as it is. It takes one night. It takes one altercation. It takes. It literally takes just one knife in your throat as you're sleeping, as you're using the bath, as you're taking a shower, as you're with all these fucking men around you that don't like you. They're not in their they're not in there finding friends. So what the fuck? You gotta sleep by them. You gotta eat by them. You gotta chill by them for those. It could be 1 month. It could literally be 1 month. It just takes one night. It takes one day. And to do that shit broad, you're in there for how long? You're in there for 24 hours a day, brother. That's why any jail is not to be played with. Like I said, I don't know nothing about jails, so I'm guessing Florida has worse jails. But any jail, it takes one night. Don't go to jail.
Instagram, a new song that he just dropped. Now, shout out to the homie New York Drill Official. I've been following them for years. That's where I get a lot of my New York Drill information. But this is the music video that he dropped. And mind you, he just got sentenced to prison for being a felon in possession of a gun. And within the first couple of seconds, we can see Dthang holding.
That's cool. That's like, I got it on me. Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, that's cool, I guess. And just imagine, like, I'm not wishing this on nobody, but just imagine you filming this video. Be for real. He got a blunt in his hand. Knowing these people, I'm not trying to judge, but knowing these people, they rap about it, they talk about it. There's videos of them doing it. He's probably off. He's probably off more than just a blunt. He's probably off a pill, off of whatever. If one of his ops, one of the bad guys, one of the other opponents come on the block right now, is he Jackie Chan? Is he gonna go from this right here to pick it up and start shooting automatically? No, bro's gonna lose his life because he beat a cool guy. just saying. I don't know. Bro's not finna go on some John Wick shit and start, like, no, you're not like that. You're just not like that. You're just gonna die, and it's just gonna be on video. You was a cool guy like this, and then boom. This is
another gun.
I don't know.
So I don't know if he's just addicted, but I have an idea of what it is. Go look at this music video from 4 years ago.
It's just letting people know, like, hey, yo, he died on him. So that if that was to happen, they know, just shoot off it, and it's just putting your life in more jeopardy. It's all goofy. I hope y'all watch this video. I hope y'all learned something. This is all goofy activity. Real shit.
7 million views. We can see Dthang with a little rinky-dink pistol. This little thing right here, right? And it's a known fact. New York just doesn't have guns like other states and cities.
Especially
New York
in time,
video from 4 years ago.
Especially 4 years ago. In this time right here, it wasn't that legal. That right now it's pretty legal though. I'm pretty sure that you got a gun now. Not these fucking guys right here. Not these hooligans with not a clean record. None of them to go inside of a gun range, show their ID, and really get a gun. But if you're doing your shit proper, yeah, you can.
Go with 11 million views. We can see Dthang with a little rinky-dink pistol. This little thing right here, right? And it's a known fact. New York just doesn't have guns like other states and cities. New York guns are very much like, you got people getting shot with revolvers. You got people getting shot with little dirty ass 380s. Not too many people are gonna have Glocks with switches and Dracos and ARPs. Like, that shit, not to say.
Yeah, that shit only happens if someone takes the risk, go on a little mission, get a car, go out of state, drive that shit in. But other than that, they ain't doing that shit. No one's buying that shit. No one's selling that shit out. I mean, the people who go on the mission and go out of state and get it, they doing that shit for maybe like 900, 1,000. They get like a Drake or some shit, and then sell that shit for like, they'll flip that shit. Not giving anyone no ideas. I'm just saying, like, that's the only way you dang that shit out there in New York. That
people in New
York
than that don't have it or can't have it. It just isn't common. It's just not. So when you take a New York and you bring them to Florida and they see a whole new line of artillery, they want all the biggest and best shit. Now, even on Reddit, they'd say getting locked up.
And that's what temptation for when someone like this gets a lot of money, and then they go out to shit like that. Exactly like Jay said, they're like, oh fuck yeah, I want it all. They go get a whole gun store. You feel me? And then you get in trouble and shit. And then, especially if you bring that shit back, oh yeah.
3 times in the span of 6 months is ridiculous. At this point, Dthang just got to sit up. How many chances could one expect to have? At a certain point,
getting locked up 3 times in the span of 6 months. Holy
one must
shit.
deal with the consequences.
Some people are addicted to jail, yo. Like, I don't know. Like, he gets views, he gets money, he got chains, he got cars, he got ladies. I should put the ladies first. He got ladies out here in the free world, but he'd rather be in a facility with 500 men. I don't know. It doesn't get any other simpler than that. I don't know.
Looking self. Dthang arrested in Miami for possession of a gun by a convicted felon. This is him in court. A gun by a convicted felon. This is.
I got arrested again because I had that pole on me.
This is him in court.
What?
This is another post of him being arrested with a gun, marijuana, and cocaine. This is him in court again.
I was just assuming. I was just assuming he had a pill or something, you know, because he raps about it. But no, nah, he held that Buddha shit. He held that real shit. He held that. All right, bro. Like, what the fuck? That's like dangerous as fuck. Bros with a weapon on some hard drugs like that. That shit. And people look up to this guy.
And this is the 3rd time that he was arrested on multiple charges, including possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Now, I don't know why they kept letting him out, because
I really don't. Like, once you're a felon and you get caught with a weapon, yeah, you should get life right there. Honestly, in my opinion, if you already are a felon, yeah, you can't have a gun for a reason, and you broke that law and you get caught with a gun, and they let you out with it. Well, fuck this shit. At this point, damn, they do anything. Not anything. I'm tripping. But real shit, in my opinion, they should give you life. 20, at least 20 years, yo. Real shit. A felon caught with a firearm.
My first gun charge, I went straight to prison. I had a bond, I couldn't pay it. Obviously, he was able to pay his way out multiple times, but you'd think after the 2nd time he'd be done. And mind you, felon in possession of a firearm in Florida normally.
And the thing was like, my bad, TV pausing it, yapping, but you know, I like yapping. He has like I said, he has the money. Each time he didn't lock that, he paid for it. Is that why you want to go back? Because you just want to show that you got the money to pay for it? Ruining your record more and more and more and more until at some point they're gonna be like, yo, bro, you that even if it's a minor crime, even if it's this is what you don't understand with the law. You can do major crime. They let you go 5 times for 5 major big ass crimes. They let you like on some you're blessed shit on you got a good ass lawyer. Or they're just giving you chances, you feel me? And then the 6th crime is a minor crime. But the judge gave you 5 fucking chances and said, yo, this is it. Like, you get caught for some other shit, for anything. You get caught for anything. This is it. I'm not giving you no more chances. And that 6th minor bullshit, it was some real small shit. Now you in jail for years. Example, and I'm gonna give you the best example. His cousin, K-Flock beat the murder charge. He got arrested. The whole investigation all started off that murder charge. He beat the murder charge, but he's serving life in jail for the RICO because of all the other shit he did before that. But the thing that he did that got him locked up, he's still in jail for that. That's the best example. Like, you did chance after chance after chance, and you still don't go risk your life and go to jail again, you're a dumbass. Or you just You're just a weirdo. And you want to be around men. Yeah, it's one of those two for sure.
It comes with a
it's one of those
3-year
two for sure. One of
mandatory
it has to be.
sentence, and then whatever time you get. So
There's nothing wrong with it. If that's what you like,
like,
go to jail.
I think the most you can get is 15 years in Florida. You're supposed to
They
have a
waiting for you.
3-year mandatory that comes.
They doing
with that.
pull-ups right now like this.
Now we're just gonna take a look at the first time Dthang got booked in Miami.
Now I used to think I was a fast typer. 65 words
this
per
fucking
minute.
bullshit.
That's pretty good, right? Watch this. I'm gonna write this.
Is it Mr. Collins?
Mr. Daniel Collins.
How you doing?
Oh
Good
man,
afternoon. Actually,
I'm pausing
sir,
too much.
you're
This video is
charged
already
with
at
having
16
committed the
minutes.
offense of,
It's not even halfway.
Possession of a firearm or weapon with ammunition by a convicted felon, which is a second-degree felony. I've appointed the public defender's office to represent you, and I'm going to be taking a look at the arrest affidavit to determine your bond status. How long you been in Dade County?
Since yesterday, like a day.
So you're from New York?
Yeah.
Standard bond $7,500.
Judge, the state's requesting an increased bond in that the defendant has no local ties.
Yeah, it increased that about 7,500. That's nothing to it, man. Like, that's why he keeps paying it. What's up with these judges, bro? Like, see, when I'm president, hell no, these lawyers might lose their job for the bullshit that they be doing. Because, what do you mean 7,500 for? He's already a felon, and he got caught with a gun and cocaine. Man, 20,000 for your bond. Nah, I'm tweaking. 50,000 for your bond. You know, real shit. Like, that's me personally. I'll set the. Honestly, like, one thing about me is I'm a nice person and I respect everybody, but people who break. Not people who break the law. I don't want to sound like that much of a cornball, but people who really do like crazy shit that put they life, other people's life in jeopardy. Hell yeah, fuck them. I don't got no mercy for them. Like, they don't deserve no mercy. Like, especially doing goofy shit like this.
David, the defendant has a violent criminal past, including a felony conviction from New York City. I'm looking at his FCIC, NCICs. It looks like he was released from prison last year.
Especially because it's not even shit that's needed. It's some unnecessary shit. It's just shit to be a cool guy. To just, oh yeah, I'm going to Miami, and I did it to travel with your firearm because, you know, the world is the world. You know, I'm not saying everything's shit sweet and jolly. You feel me? But you already fucked up that chance. You already fucked up that right. You're a felon, so you can't do that. But then you also don't make it worse, and you don't be with weed, and you don't be with cocaine, and you don't be like, it doesn't make sense. So, for what reason? Just to be cool, huh? Just to be
That crime also involves a firearm. State's request is $25,000.
Yeah,
What is
25,000 bond.
What
Yeah.
is his conviction?
No, fuck this,
that he was
7,500.
just released last year for. Hold on.
It says
See why she asked about what happened last year, yo. Damn near the same thing.
Hold on.
It says criminal possession weapon -2, loaded firearm other than a person's home or business. It was a conviction. It says term 2 years, post-release supervision 2 years. And I see a release date in 24.
So damn near the same thing.
Released from prison in 24, but he has probation, is what you're saying?
Right, it says
He may
parole. He may be on parole because it says 1826. And then it says parole discharge 18.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Anytime you're facing a gun crime and you've been convicted of a gun crime and they bring up that old gun crime on top of the new gun crime, the judge is not gonna be in favor of you. Because when I got booked after I got out of prison,
They shouldn't be. And if they should be investigated real shit, because so you're telling me, you know, he already got convicted for guns. He got let go. He did the same shit again, and you're gonna let him go. If you let him go, then everything he does after that falls on you. Real shit. Everything. Because that's how people just die. That's how, and it hasn't happened before. It happened. You can't say it hasn't happened before. There has been multiple people that has been let go again and again and again after some crazy crimes, after some shit that they have not should have been let go before. You know, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Like I stuttered my ass off, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like they have done some shit, and it's like, damn, how the fuck have you been let go? And then they don't kill someone after, and it's like, damn, why the fuck was they let go in the first place? And it happened multiple times. And it's the judge's fault. It's whoever let them go fault. Real shit.
Assault with a firearm.
I mean, not really, not 100% they fault, because at the same time, their actions is their actions. But it could have been prevented if we would have locked them up the first time. You feel me? They already did some shit like that. They already did some crazy shit. Lock them up. That's why you don't have mercy on someone who's willing to do some horrifying shit. They'll do it again. If they do it one time, they'll do it again. You shouldn't have no mercy on it. You should just, once they caught, boom, throw the book at them.
And the judge brought up my old case and literally told me in court, you just got out last year for a gun-related crime, and now you've caught another gun-related crime. That judge literally told me you need to go back to prison. Now, this is another time that he went to court for getting caught with another gun.
All right, who am I on now?
Mr. Collins, Judge. Mr. Collins is out on felony bond.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Collins. The public defender's been appointed to
He walked
represent
in
you.
here
You're
like,
charged with
who?
one count of possession of cocaine and one count of, looks like cannabis possession as well.
Imagine being able to build anything
Bro, like, alright, no.
just by thinking about it. Meet
Alright,
Base
no.
44.
Like, I know, like, the weed makes you, like, kind of slow, kind of chill. And from what I heard, I ain't never done that. I ain't never going to. But from what I heard, that white shit, that Buddha shit, that shit makes you jump. So what the fuck is you doing both, bro? Bro's feeling like a little bit of both. Half side jumping, half side chill. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. So in this case, he wasn't caught with a gun. He was on felony bond for a gun. So he got caught with some weed and some powder. But because he was on a felony bond, they added it to the list of charges. So I don't know how he got out after being on felony bond.
Okay, there's probable cause for your arrest.
Alright, so
Your bond is-
that kind of makes it better. And clearly he didn't have a lot, or else it would have been something different. They would have been like, yo, he was trying to sell it. We would have been hearing something. Excuse me. We would have been hearing something completely different, you know? Bro's probably just addicted. Which I'm not trying to excuse it. But to say that's what I was saying. Like, alright, yo, I did it. That was some old charges and shit. And this new shit, alright. I just had a little personal use, but at the same time, that powder ain't no personal use. You shouldn't be doing that anyway. So lock his ass up. Lock his ass up just for that. Ain't no personal use for that. You shouldn't be on that shit no matter what. Real shit.
count one. Mm-hmm.
Judge, would you consider arguments for PC for count 2?
For the marijuana.
Yes, Judge. This is cannabis that is contained in designer baggies, which indicates that it's cannabis that's purchased from a smoke shop, which indicates that it's lawful hemp, Judge.
Okay, understood. Your objections are noted for the record.
Yeah, personal use for the cannabis, personal use for that loud, you know, sometimes we just gotta smoke, keep us in the right mood. For the powder, lock his ass up. I don't know what he doing with that. Yeah. You ain't did that shit in no smoke shop. You probably did, actually. You probably did. Lock those, go to the store, start a whole investigation, lock their ass up too. Lock their ass up too. Or you probably got it from one of your homies. Lock their ass up too.
So there's probable cause count 1, the bond is 1,000. Count 2, the bond is 1,000. Judge Block apparently issued a warrant for your arrest. There's a felony hold on 1-3. I'm sorry, he didn't issue a warrant, but you're on felony bond for F25-13576. So Judge Block will decide tomorrow if he's gonna hold you no bond on these new charges.
And the thing is, like, on some real shit, how do you get caught with this? This is one thing that I really want to find out when I'm watching these videos. Like, how the fuck does he get caught with this shit? What are you doing? With what scenario do you let a cop see your fucking powder in your and you're loud. And what scenario do you, unless you're going to Miami doing some dumb shit, cause being a disturbance, and then now they have probable cause to pull you over, search you, and do all that bullshit. You're not just going to Miami, just chilling, just being on some mellow shit. Just going to the bathroom, going outside, smoking up. Like, what's the like? I'd be really be wondering like how the fuck does a lot of these rappers be getting caught with this shit? Like when Kodak Black got caught with that bag, I really thought like, yo, bro, in what scenario do you see a cop car pulling up and you know you got drugs, you got bitch shit in your car, and you as soon as you see a cop car pulling up in the car, you should think, all right, it's time to start evacuating. But what happened with Kodak, they was able to get out their car, walk around, then walk up to Kodak's car when he was not even nowhere near the car. First of all, on some goofy shit, walking away from shit that he had in the car on some goofy shit, and you get caught. It's like, bro, a lot of these rappers, they don't think. It's like, damn, you got caught just because you wasn't using your brain. Just think about that. Like something that God gave you. You just wasn't using it, and boom, you got caught. Oh my god. Now you're in jail for goofy shit.
So felony hold corrections. Thank you.
My bad.
Now again, he was released, or maybe that was the last time he was released.
This is almost
but I'm gonna just show y'all, like I said, because he smacked a lot of this shit off of Instagram. It's still on his Facebook, or at least a fan Facebook, whatever. But bro was down in Miami posting what appears to be a Glock 19 and tagging himself in Miami Beach. And this may very well be one of the guns that he got taken off the streets because he just kept getting caught with them. So they at least got 2 to 3 guns off Dthang that'll never hit the streets again. And again, he went to Chicago, linked up with Vaughn off 1700. They got a fucking Draco-like gun that ain't a Draco. It's probably a Zastapa, whatever the fuck it's called. And they got an ARP, and he's again tagging where he's at. So every time,
which is dumb as fuck, and that's how people. That's like exactly with the life that they're living. That's how people die. Like with the life that you're living, why are you even doing this shit? This is cool. Oh, look at where I'm at. Look at me.
Time he visits another city, even though he's a convicted felon nationwide, he tags where he's at, takes pictures with guns, and expects not to get caught. And according to the jail search, he's in the pretrial detention center.
And the thing is, I'm saying that's how you get killed. But the thing is, whoever's doing the killing is some other goofy that's a part of some other gang. That's how you get caught in jail. That's what I should say. That's how you guys get years, which is actually better than dying. I mean, it is better than dying. But you could just not post shit and not die or go to jail. Ooh, you ever thought about that? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I never thought about that shit.
He's already been sentenced. And I mean, he's got a couple of different cases. Firearm by a convicted felon, criminal mischief, discharging in a residential area, which is shooting an actual firearm, and then battery by a detainee on a visitor or another detainee.
And the thing is, like goofies like this, I'm sorry if it offends anybody, but goofies like this just look at shit like this and be like, this is just fucking paperwork. This is just paperwork. No one gives a fuck. This is just paperwork. When you go apply for a house, apply for whatever, they see this paperwork. They see your record. They see your background. When you do any type of background check, they see all this shit. Everything that's on your name, they see that shit. And now there are some businesses there are some corporations that still work with felons, that still work with people that have shit, but there are companies that don't. And so it limits you. And it ruins your jacket. It ruins your career. There is businesses that will see this shit and be like, no, we don't want you here. And it's rightfully so. You did not pass our background check. Simple as that. Simple as that. They don't have to give you too many reasons, but they will give you the reason. You did not fill our background check, or you did not pass our background. To them, it's just paperwork, though. It's like, oh, no one gives a fuck until they're old, until they finally realize, damn, all this street shit is not worth it. Let me start growing a family. Let me start building shit. Let me start doing shit, and then literally now you got a record that now you can't even do shit. Damn. And now you just gotta make money, a lot of money, try and make as much money as you can. And then everything you buy, it's probably because you fucked up your record. You probably can't even put it on your name for real. You gotta put it on like your wife's name or your mom's name or someone else or your kid's name, and then so then really everything that you got isn't really even yours, even though you pay for it. I'm playing, but real shit, don't ruin your record.
So Dthang put pause on somebody and they press charges. Now, how do I think he's gonna do in Florida State Prison? I think he's gonna be fine, to be honest with you. Dthang is from the fucking Bronx, which is one of the most trenchiest trenches in America, and it's been like that for decades. Dthang is from RPT, he's from the projects, he's been to Rikers Island, he's been in New York State Prison. He's not new to this shit, and not for nothing, Florida loves New York Bloods, because a lot of the Bloods in Florida are not tapped in with anybody, especially in the prison system. So when you directly come from New York, you know, everybody talks about Cali. Florida's the South. The majority of the Bloods in the South are under the East Coast, not Cali. You're not gonna go to Atlanta talking about some Cali shit and think they give a fuck. All the biggest Atlanta rappers are East Coast Bloods whose roots trace back to New York.
VoiceMod gives you over 150 lag-free real-time voice changers and unlimited soundboard.
Not Cali. And the thing about California Bloods, how they politic in Florida State Prison, because you'll have East Coast Bloods that jump to West Coast. And what I mean by that is they'll come in banging an East Coast hood and then switch over to a West Coast hood so they don't have to politic with the East. So when the East goes to war, like the Billies.
And just imagine having to deal with doofy shit like this. And this is why, like, I understand sometimes you mess up in life and sometimes you end up breaking a law. Now you have to deal with it and go into jail. Just imagine dealing with this though. Like, imagine you go to jail and you have to be going through a whole bunch of bullshit talking about what Dana you win. What did he say, bro? Fucking Florida Bloods from New York that don't fuck with this, bro. A whole bunch of goofy activity is all I heard. Is all I heard. I can't even tell you what he said. I respect Jay. I'm not calling Jay to goofy, but I'm saying that whole systematic thing, that whole jail, the politic thing, that's all goofy. It's all goofy. It's all like, what the fuck? What are we talking about right now?
Have to politic with the East. So when the East goes to war, like the Billies, Murder, Shine, whoever, when they go to war, the West Coast homies, the Pyrus, whatever, they're like, oh, we ain't involved in that. Just to keep themselves out of the bullshit, right? Which is why East and West can go to war too. But East Coast Bloods, New York Blood sets flood the entire East Coast prison
D-Baby
system,
just dropped a song,
regardless of which state you're in. The fact that
Wrap
he's
this
a
shit
New York
up.
Blood, he's gonna be perfectly fine in there. He's not only that, he's a celebrity rapper. He's not a rat, and he ain't pussy. He's already been charged with putting hands on somebody in Miami. Miami is one of the worst.
And he's been charged with putting his hands on a pigeon. Do your research now. Nah, real shit, yo. He got charged with animal abuse, yo. That's what this tough guy got charged with. He got charged with beating an animal, a pigeon. I swear on everything. I swear. It's crazy, but
jails you can be
yes,
in.
of course, he did beat someone else up. He probably shot someone too. Who knows? He probably is really like that in a real crash. Who knows?
In the state of Florida.
But he also beat a pigeon. I swear on everything. He also beat a pigeon. This guy is wild, yo.
Everybody knows about Miami. How I think it's gonna play out for him, because he's gonna have under a year to do, they might keep him at the South Florida Reception Center. He might not leave reception. He might not actually go to a real prison because he's a short timer. And if he does go to a real prison, I guarantee he's gonna be perfectly fine. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal for him. And even if it is, I think he'll carry himself perfectly fine. He's gonna be locked in with whatever Bloods he's around. If he's down in Miami, he probably knows some Zoes too, because they're just everywhere. And I'm talking about ZMF, not Zoe Pound. That shit's old as fuck. But I don't see him having a hard time in Florida State Prison because the prison system itself, there's no politics. It's just a matter of if you're soft or not. He's going to be locked in with the Bloods. Bloods is one of the biggest gangs in Florida State Prison. But that doesn't mean you get a safe ride, because on a lot of different compounds, the Bloods are going to war, whether it's with other gangs or each other. Certain sets, certain hoods will go to war with each other all the time. But my final comment, I think he's going to be perfectly fucking fine. We'll see him back out soon, and hopefully he doesn't keep doing the same shit. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me.
W Video Jake, man, my thought is all this shit is goofy. And yes, he will be out in a short time. How? Because I'm not president as of right now. That's how. Because when I am president, goofies like this will not be getting out on everything I love. they serving 25 years minimum. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, because listen, when he does that out, real shit though, because Dthang does make some good music. I know I just trolled it and I kept calling him a goofy, but real shit, like a lot of goofies and a lot of crash out, like tough guys, they make good music. And so when he does that out, hopefully he has a smart enough brain to say, I got views, I got clout, I got aura. Oh my god, I could post a song and get thousands of views and get paid for it. Why am I being a goofy and keeping drugs on me all the time and keeping guns on me all the time and posting it and tagging myself and doing a whole bunch of dumb shit? Why not just keep posting shit, generating money, stay getting paid, and do all that shit secretly? If he has a brain, I don't know. But that's just me. I don't know. What would I know? Well, I don't know. I don't know. But yo, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if y'all did, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Listen, this is a 40-minute reaction video. I know I paused it and was yapping a whole bunch. I'm kind of liking me streaming, yapping though. I'm really falling back in love with this streaming shit, yo. I'm, like I said, streaming every single day. If y'all want to see these reactions live, we are live right now in the Twitch. Right now we don't have much people in the live, but I see people watching it after the fact that we're live. So hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Tune in while we live one day, you feel me? I'll see you in the next one.